Hello, my name is George and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're comparing two guitars and one costs about 10 times the other. Could you tell which was which from the intro? Let me start by saying that this isn't a fair comparison and most people wouldn't consider spending this much on a guitar. But for these concert guitarists and students studying at university, classical guitars in this price range are a lot more common. First, let's talk about the $800 guitar, the Cordoba C9. For $800, you're getting a great student guitar. It's got a cedar top with great playability, low action, and you have a truss rod to adjust the neck if you need to. It's got a solid cedar top, and being cedar, it's going to be a little bit on the darker side in terms of tone. For its price range, it is quite loud and projects pretty well, has nice bass response, but it can fall short in the higher frequencies. The Kenny Hill Signature guitar is the more expensive guitar we're going to talk about today. It addresses a lot of the problems that we find in the C9 in terms of tone and playability. It has a double top, so what that means is it's two different pieces of wood, in this case a cedar and a spruce top, cedar being inside the guitar, spruce on the outside, and then it's binded together by a material called Nomex. Oddly enough, I'd say both pieces of wood together are still thinner than the top on the C9. A thin top is important on a classical guitar because the thinner the top is, the more it allows the guitar to resonate, therefore more volume, more dynamics, at least in my opinion. So this guitar has much louder volume and much greater sustain compared to the Cordoba C9. Another feature on the Kenny Hill is this elevated fingerboard. Typically on a classical guitar, it's much harder to reach the higher frets above the 12th fret because that's where the body meets the neck. On the Kenny Hill, it's much easier because the neck gives you more space because of the elevated fingerboard to reach and get those higher frets. The last feature I want to talk about on the Kenny Hill Signature are these sound holes up here. This allows for a bit more of an open sound, I believe, and it lets the guitarists hear themselves a bit better. Now here's another excerpt of a piece played by both guitars, so you can hear the differences. So why would anyone buy that over this? Why would anyone spend 10 times more on this than on this? The answer to that is quality. I mean, this is made overseas in China, mass produced. This is made in Kenny's factory in California, and I spoke to them and they told me that they made around 30 to 35 a year. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them below. If you like this video and want to help out the channel, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and I'll be coming out with a lot more music and guitar related content in the future. Thanks, see you soon. Hey guys, so video's not over. I've been sitting here listening back and editing this video, and I've come to a bit of a conclusion. It doesn't sound like one guitar is 10 times the price of the other. Not to say that it doesn't sound like that in person. In person, the Kenny Hill is louder and more dynamic and much more clear and has a superior French polish finish and just feels better. But in the recordings, it's a lot closer. It's just a lot closer than I thought it would sound. Maybe that's because I don't know how to record well. And I set up a mic. I didn't put any effects on it, I just wanted you to hear what these guitars sound like. And in person, it's a different ball game. But I guess this goes to show you, if you just want to buy a classical guitar and you want to record yourself and you want to, that Cordoba C9 will do it. It will. It comes down more to the player, I guess, because I think I sound through this mic pretty similar on both guitars. Like I said, there's a little bit of like a clarity thing, and their voice different, but man, 10 times the price with these recordings, kind of hard to justify. Those are my thoughts. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. See you next time.